thoughtful changes to Fitzgerald's novel to enhance the cinematic feel. For instance, they framed the narrative through Nick Carraway writing from a sanitarium, added a flirtation between Nick and Jordan Baker that highlights his fascination with Gatsby, gave Gatsby a more dramatic entrance, toned down some sensitive elements like racism or anti-Semitism to focus on the core themes, and crafted an ending where Gatsby believes his dreams are within reach. These tweaks aren't about changing the heart of the story, but amplifying its emotional impact on screen. Lerman's direction is all about immersion. He uses sweeping camera work, lush colors, and a blend of period authenticity with contemporary vibes. Why watch it for his sake? Because Lerman turns literature into a feast for the eyes and ears, making you feel like you're living in the 1920s. If you love directors who push boundaries, like Martin Scorsese or Quentin Tarantino, Lerman's style will hook you from the first frame. Speaking of the team, this film is an Australian-American co-production, brought to life by powerhouse companies like Village Roadshow Pictures, Basmark Films, and Red Wagon Entertainment. The producers include Baz Luhrmann himself, his wife Catherine Martin, who's a genius in production and costume design, along with Douglas Wick, Lucy Fisher, and Catherine Netman. Cinematography was masterfully handled by Simon Duggan, who shot everything with Red Epic digital cameras and Zeiss Ultra Prime lenses for that crisp, vibrant look. The editing trio of Matt Villa, Jason Ballantine, and Jonathan Redmond pieced it all together seamlessly over the film's 142-minute runtime. And get this, the net production budget was a whopping $105 million, though some estimates put it as high as $190 million when you factor in all the bells and whistles. That's a serious investment, and it shows in every lavish detail. Why does this matter? Because that budget allowed for top-tier talent and technology, resulting in a film that feels epic and intimate at the same time. If you're into movies that spare no expense to transport you to another world, this one's a prime example of Hollywood and Australian craftsmanship at its finest. Let's dive into the cast because, wow, what an ensemble! Leading the pack is Leonardo DiCaprio as Jay Gatsby. DiCaprio was the first actor cast, and this marked his second collaboration with Luhrmann after Romeo and Juliet. Known for his intense, transformative roles in films like The Departed and Inception, DiCaprio brings a magnetic charisma and depth to Gatsby that's impossible to ignore. He's the kind of actor who elevates every scene, and here he captures the essence of a man chasing the impossible with such nuance. Then there's Tobey Maguire as Nick Carraway, the narrator of our story. This was his third project with DiCaprio following This Boy's Life and Don's Plum. Maguire, famous for Spider-Man, brings a quiet, observant quality that's perfect for Nick. He's like the audience's guide through this glittering world. Carey Mulligan shines as Daisy Buchanan. She was cast after a standout audition in New York on November 2, 2010, where she impressed everyone, including Sony executives Amy Pascal and Doug Belgrad.